he is capable to lead the Nigerian Super Eagles for now, then let him step down and go and take the position of the Super Eagles.
You want
I will support him.
So you want to challenge Eguavoen now to resign from his current position and apply to be the coach of Super Eagles?
Since everyone is clamoring for him to be the head coach, then he should not be the head coach in interim basis. You know why? Because right now, if he takes the next match we're going to play in October, if he takes the position of interim coach, if they align to this qualification for AFCON, it's very easy. We have 14 and 2 teams is going to qualify. Any Nigerian coach can qualify the Super Eagles for the AFCON, But in work, we have to think ahead. What about the World Cup? We are in a difficult situation. If Eguavoen is going to lead, he can lead us to the World Cup. That is the first question in this difficult task. One. Second thing we have to look into, if we allow Eguavoen to continue as interim, which is it's good for us not to spend more money because they will not pay the new coach if he starts now. They will pay in the future, which is going to be next year. But don't forget, the new coach has to know the players. He has to work with the players. And this is the time for the new coach to take this opportunity to play with this qualifying match that is not so difficult against Libya, against Benin Republic, against Rwanda, to be able to know the boys, to know what he can do with the boys, so that when we come to World Cup qualification, he have already understand the players, he have already seen the individual quality, the strength and weakness of every individual. But now, if we want to continue as interim coach, and at the end of the day, we have to bring new coach in January for AFCON and for World Cup, the coach is going to start like afresh because World Cup qualification is going to start in March, and it's not so long anymore. It's just 5 months from now. So for me, I want the NFL to have a second thought. If they want to give Eguavoen the job for full time, let them do it now, not interim. And if they want to, they know they want to take an expatriate, let them do it now. Don't allow Eguavoen to take us for another interim. These 2 matches that's coming in October. Better we name another coach. I see some coaches that apply. We have some coaches that apply that their budget is very low. They want to take low pay. They want to take low money. According to what we read in the social media, but the NFL has not gone into that direction of these people. We have the man that beat the Mali match that beat Nigeria 2-0. The 2-0 even dominated the match for 90 minutes. But because he's a black man, we couldn't look in his direction. I want us to think beyond the box because football has gone beyond color. If you see anybody that can put Nigeria in the right stand, in the right position, in the right frame of mind, that can make us be happy again in the football that unites us together, I think this is the best time to do that. Because if you wait to January to bring any new coach for World Cup qualifying, that coach is going to fail because you have a limited time to understudy the player. It's better you study the player now, which is September, October, where we're going to play Libya, that is not a strong opponent for two-headed match.
All right, I love that. What if the chance is given to you, or let me say, as a coach now, did you wish to undo any team in the country, either from any MPFA or any national team?
For the real national team, I have to be honest with you. I will be open to coach any of the national team, but he called for question again because I know that the under 20, under 17, they are not being paid. They are playing that those coaches are just there to coach to develop the players without being paid. And then I have to ask myself this question. That means I have to step down my club, my work that I'm doing here, the club I'm coaching here, to come down to Nigeria and do that. If I'm going to do that, then it's worth it. There will be a reason why I decide to sacrifice myself to do that. But if they just want to say, okay, just come down there, we want to help you. For me, it's not an help because at the end of the day, my kitchen will be empty because I know how much I'm going to pay here in Switzerland. But if I'm going to get a team that I'm going to get paid, then definitely I will open my hand that will come down to Nigeria there and do it. With the MPFL, at the moment, to be honest with you, at the moment, I cannot come down to Nigeria now to take any MPFL thing because what I'm doing here, I'm enjoying it. I'm still young. I still have a future. Anything that will make me to come down to Nigeria for MPFL, that means I have a rethink that maybe I want to go back home to settle down, or I want to change of an environment. But because now I'm 20 years in Switzerland, so I know the terrain. I have been doing well here with a developmental system. I have a lot of respect for other coaches, colleagues, clubs. They knows me very well. So for me to come down to MPFL, it will be very difficult because, first of all, sorry to say this, the road, we don't have a good security in the road traveling long distance. I can't do that. If a club is ready to take me, that club is ready to pay my flight ticket for all away matches, then I'm ready to come down there and coach any MPFL. Apart from that, I am not, or they are going to pay me well, then I'm going to buy my flight ticket. Then every away match I will go with flight.
So,
apart from that, I will not do that.
As your parting shots now, I want to ask you this. So that means you think MPFL coaches are not being well, as in treated very well, financially and security aspects?
But don't forget, I'm a Nigerian coach, resident in Switzerland for so many years, 20 years, almost 20 years, 5 months, 6 months now. In 5 months now, I'm going to be 20 years in Switzerland. I've been here for many years, and the coaches in Nigeria, they are there too for so many years. They know the terrain. They know when to drive and when not to drive. When they are going for away matches, even when they hold them the salary, they know what they do to be able to meet up their monthly and daily activity. For me, it's a different ball game here. Everything I'm doing is going accordingly. Everything I needed here is accordingly. There now, if I come down that place, that means I have to adjust my lifestyle to suit the lifestyle of those coaches back home. No disrespect to them, but it's their terrain. It's their terrain. They know their terrain. Why I know my terrain.
Okay. Maybe I will continue from where we stop another time because I'm almost pressed for time. Really enjoying your contribution. Thanks so much for joining me, Coach Adedeji, for joining me today.
You are welcome, sir.
And are you promising us that next time you are going to be available again?
Definitely, if you call me and I look at my schedule here, the time you give to me is going to it's the time that I have a free time, and definitely I will join you again once again.
All right, thanks so much for joining me today. Next time I will still have you to continue from where we stop. Thanks so much, sir.